All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a little known hack that can double, triple, even quadruple the output of your sales team while increasing connection rates and connecting with more qualified prospects. Now, if you use Close CRM, they recently rolled out Chloe AI. That is their voice AI agent. I'm going to show you how to use Chloe AI to improve your entire sales process and increase your connection rate again without you needing to make any additional dials. Now, the best part about this is we aren't just deploying voice AI to go call all of our leads. We're doing this in tandem. So it is going to be you and Chloe working together to actually engage your leads. Okay. So we're going to come over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go into voice agents and then we're going to click new agent. Now, if you haven't set up an agent before, you can go to the channel, watch the other video. I show you exactly how to set up a Chloe AI agent inside of Close CRM A to Z, every step. Now, if you already have an agent, this is how we are going to engage our lead list more effectively. Okay. So what we want to do is come over here to workflows and we're going to click new workflow and then we're going to click start from scratch. Okay. Now, the beauty of this is that we have this call event trigger right here on the right-hand side. So what we're essentially going to do is every time that a sales rep, or let's say it's me making the phone calls, every time that I make an outbound phone call and I am not able to get a hold of that person, within a few minutes, we're going to have Chloe also call that person. So instead of double dialing, we're actually going to call for 2 phone numbers and we're going to have AI take care of the second call. Okay. Now you could have 3, 4, 5, 6 calls, but we can trigger it on the actual call event. So this is a really, really unique, cool way to actually think about deploying voice AI. So we're going to click on call event and then we have different options for the trigger itself. Okay. So we could use disposition if your sales reps are dispositioning every single call that they have. Now, more than likely, they're not actually doing that. So we have different things that we can choose here. I'm going to use duration. All right. So we're going to say duration is less than, and we're going to say 60 seconds. Okay. So we can basically assume if the rep spoke to the person for more than 60 seconds that they picked up. And if not, then it wasn't a pickup. Okay. You can play around with that length as much as you want, but we're going to say 60 seconds. We're going to click done. That's going to give it enough for the voicemail, etc. And that is actually going to be our workflow trigger. Now, the next step is going to be a call. And this is where we deploy Chloe inside of this workflow. So we have a call and we're going to say required, and then we're going to go down here and we're going to go Chloe. Okay. Now you get to select your agent type right here. Again, if you don't know how to create an agent, just go to the other video, watch that, build the agent, and then come in here and do this. Okay. Now we can leave a custom voice message if we want, which is, hey, just tried calling you. Our founder, Jordan, also tried to give you a ring. Give us a call back when you get a moment. Okay. Boom. And we're going to click done. And you can set up your workflow goals over here. And you can also do the recipient and schedule. So what days do you actually want this to run? It's only going to run when I'm actually making the phone calls. So it doesn't really matter what this is set to. You just want to make sure that it's open for when you are actually making phone calls. Okay. Now, one other thing I want to do here is I want to add a delay. So we obviously don't want, as soon as I hang up, Chloe to call. So all we're going to do is click on the call function right here. We're going to click add delay. We're going to switch this to minutes, and then we're going to call 5 minutes later. Okay. And we're going to click done. All right. Now, what essentially this is going to do is it's going to guarantee that every single phone call that Jordan makes that I don't get someone to pick up, they're going to be enrolled to this workflow and they're going to get a second call. So if I do 100 calls a day, we're actually going to make 200 calls. All right. If I do 200 calls a day, we're going to make 400 phone calls. Now, imagine this distributed across your entire team. So every phone call that they make to a lead, they also get a phone call. So if your team does 1,000 dials, you're actually making 2,000 calls. All right. And you're giving the opportunity for a human to speak to that person first. Then you're following up with the AI agent. Okay. So all we have to do is click activate. And we're going to say, Chloe, call when dial is made. Boom. Activate that. And then we're good to go. Now, every time we make a phone call to a prospect that doesn't pick up, Chloe is going to call them as well. Okay. Now, you can add different filters and stuff here. So for example, if you want them to only be from a specific source or a specific list, just make sure you add a filter here so that we're not calling, for example, maybe it's a follow-up call with a highly qualified prospect that we're already in the process of a proposal with. Okay. Well, we probably don't want Chloe to just randomly outbound call that person. Okay. So you do want to make sure you add a filter here, which is extremely easy to do. You just go is all of, and then you select whatever property it is. And then you just fill out the basic filter. Okay. I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video, but you can do that. So we'll click delete there. Now, the only other thing is you want to make sure your agent's set up correctly. So when we come in here, we want to make sure that if we click edit, our tools and different items are set up. Again, not this video. Go check out the other video. It shows you exactly how to set up Chloe itself. But we do want to make sure, obviously, that we have the correct skills toggled on, either transfer call, schedule a meeting, whatever that may be. But you can do so right here. So really, really cool, unique motion. This will, at minimum, double the amount of dials that you are doing without any extra work on your part. Now, you can add more calls. So maybe that call happens and then you trigger another workflow and you do it again and you do it 3 times. Or you just delay another 5 minutes and have Chloe call again. And then the outcome of Chloe is just making sure if they do pick up that you stop the workflow. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you test this motion out, let me know your results down in the comment section below. Otherwise, check out the video for other Close CRM hacks, tips, tricks, and ways to structure your actual sales process so that you can have more quality conversations. And we'll see you on the other side.